Hi guys, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We all survived Yule last night, even though it ran on really long. And then, of course, it was the energy of the room. I guess we kept going and got a little crazy with the gaming and the chats and things like that. But I thought we would say it was a good ceremony, even though it was a redo, because unfortunately, as I said last night, we had some technical problems and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't starting like it was supposed to. It turned out it was because I didn't know I had to press another button to get things started. When I do the morning shows here, I don't have to press any buttons other than on OBS to start stream. And so I was like a little bit confused. I was like, what's the story here? Because normally when I go live, there's no problem. Sometimes I think that YouTube needs to. Well, at least I have paper towels for that. And those are runny. Yeah. So. We had quite a few people on the show. We had a lot of replays, too. Now, Noodle, since you like to keep talking about my elbow, let me tell you about my elbow real quick, as I understand it. Now, I'm no doctor, so don't, if anybody here knows what the story with the elbow is. Apparently, the bone underneath is a little tender, and then my body, for some reason, chose to put some swelling there to pad it. So, it's not inflamed, it's not full of pus or anything, it's just the way it is. I thought about throwing some ice on it, but that ain't gonna help much. It hasn't swollen any bigger. In fact, it seems the swelling has gone down a bit. But, you know, it's one thing when you get to be older and you're always you're always working on your elbows, doing things, or, you know, sometimes your body just gets beat up. Okay. And what's the treatment for weightlifters? Besides, I was to go to urgent care and have them go ahead, stick a hose, and start dumping out fluids. In my own crazy way, I am a weightlifter. Well, you think Michelle's elbow's bad? Let's remember Michelle has a broken kneecap. Yeah. Surprised she never got anything like that on her kneecap. I did for a while, though. Oh, yeah, remember. Alright, so let's get the panel started. I didn't forget, you guys. I just gotta get this started up here. I already have the panel open. Copy it. Let's make sure our sound's working today. And for those of you who don't know, we use a sound limiter on the panel because Craig, unfortunately, when it comes on, his microphone is often too loud to keep up with. So, copy. Wink. All right. I don't know why these people waste their time posting this. It doesn't seem to do us any good. Get the message out of here. Right. All right, let's get Noodles on here. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Michelle.
I'm doing right.
Great live stream last night, Michelle. Excellent live stream.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry we ended up having to redo the ritual. But some ways, maybe it was just as good that we got the first ritual done independently of the second one.
Yeah, I mean, it breaks up, this year we remembered for what happened, and,
Yeah.
it was very iconic.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry that I misunderstood some recommendations in the chat that you need to leave so that Lolly would come on and talk. That was a mistake. I'm sorry about that. I actually wasn't sure what that was supposed to do. Well, after we got that mess straightened out, did you ever join us on the online games last night?
No, I didn't play any games last night. Unfortunately, last night there were some personal issues that came up that I had to take care of.
Okay.
But I did watch you guys.
Yeah. The murder one was a little weird. At least it was easy enough to understand. The internet game was... I didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing.
You have to play like Spin the Bottle or something like that. We got to come up with like a new game that you
I don't know
play.
if they have that game. Maybe they have it. Maybe Jackbox TV has a Spin the Bottle equivalent of that game.
You got to get Ed in there, right? And what you guys do is you're going to play like a Spin the Bottle type game. And it's like a truth or dare type Spin the Bottle type game. And you guys might have to kiss each other on camera.
Yeah. The only problem is but the other people that are not in the same physical room.
Here's the thing, Michelle. To be honest with you, everybody I talk to talks about Ed. Ed's a big deal. Ed has to come back. You have to get Ed back on. I'm telling you. I mean, you don't have to do anything, but Ed's people like Ed. I'm telling you.
Maybe what I can do is I can maybe get him to do a video. After the show ended, we actually ended up talking in the kitchen for like 3 hours, and then it was like, I don't know if I can get him a live stream for 3 hours, but maybe if it was just me and him, we could have covered a lot of things, a lot of ground.
Yeah, I mean, no offense, but your bread and butter is your live stream. If someone told me you want to watch MicheleMarieDalene video, I would say no.
Oh. Well, we have a lot of videos, though. We do get a lot of viewers on the videos. The live streams are usually pretty good, but the videos is where there's a little more editing and focusing on things, and not always. Sometimes, like, the vlogs are not edited at all. They're just basically one-times, and if they really come out really lousy, we'll reshoot them until we get them right, and then we'll upload the final product. Live streams, as we found out last night, if something goes wrong, you can't necessarily do a mulligan and go, let's redo that, because it's already in the can. But at least with the vlogs, you can do that. You can say, my hair wasn't looking good, the sound was wrong, too much disturbances. Then I'll just go ahead and just reshoot the vlogs until I get them right.
Michelle, when people want to see others perform, right? They want to see it live. Right. The only time I've ever seen where people want to see a produced, in a theater is like with movies. Someone wants to see a movie. You're not producing movies, Michelle. You're producing these little video clips, and I'm going to be honest with you. What's so great about them? We want to see the live stuff. We want to be able to talk to you guys. We want to be able to see you respond to us.
Right. Well, to answer some of the comments in the chat, it's not that Ed is scared of being on the show. Ed is scared of himself because he is afraid that he might lose control. Especially with all the stuff that keeps being said over and over again with Ed. Ed is afraid he's going to lose control and he may hurt somebody he loves, and that's what he's afraid of. And so I respect that.
Would he hurt you? Would he hurt you?
No, he never hurt me. But he's afraid that if he get mad enough, then he might lose his control and composure, and that's why he's afraid of being on the show. Because even though some of the people are just having fun, he doesn't know the difference, and so sometimes he takes the fun literally. So because he takes it literal, then he doesn't know the difference between what's going on is for fun and what's going on for real.
Sucks. He can make a lot of money, that guy, too. With the donations and all that stuff. I mean...
Oh, yeah. He's got a YouTube channel. We do put videos on his content on occasionally. I'm the manager for his channel. But trying to get him to live stream is like trying to teach a dog algebra. He's not sure how to do it. He doesn't know where to start. He has, it's harder for him to do that.
I want to be honest with you. You're a great producer, Michelle. Out of all the people in this community, you produce the best shit. I mean, no one's doing what you do. Nobody.
I did a video on Ed's channel that was definitely not produced very well. It was very shaky. It was a handheld shot. A couple miscues, mistakes here and there, but it was for what he was trying to show. We ended up reshooting it twice. So it came out better the second time around.
I mean, what is Ed expecting from YouTube? Like, what is he like? Is he expecting?
He doesn't really understand the YouTube live stream culture on all the different subgroups. That's what the problem is with Ed. This is all new to him. He's never been here. He's never understood the subculture of YouTube. That's what.
I explained to him once. He seemed like he understood. Like, I told him, I was like, Ed, I say stupid things like Lolly. I don't want Lolly to get cancer. Like, I like Lolly. I think Lolly's a very funny person. All this crap. I just do for the show.
Yeah, I know that. But like I said, it doesn't seem to know the difference between what's real and what's fake when it comes to YouTube. And so people like that, either they have to start to learn the difference. So when someone's trying to be funny or when someone's trying to be sincere and serious. I've always said to myself is try to make sure that there's a clear distinction between the two. And that's what I try really hard to do.
That's unfortunate because I've never... Ed is one of those guys that I really enjoy Ed there. I enjoy Schmecklecat on your channel. I enjoy even some of the commenters, like that Red Foreman loser, whoever that is. That person's pretty good.
Well, we had a lot of people on the show last night, and like I said, prior to the mix-up with you on the show, we had up to 40 plus people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You did a really good job.
And I gotta admit, the panels, I mean, between all the, the adrenaline rush of trying to handle the live stream done and everything else, my concentration was a little bit off because I was trying to hear everybody and take care of all the other stuff and behind the scenes that you don't see or don't really look into. Like, for example, you never know if the cat's was gonna jump up here and knock something over, or especially during the ritual, I was very cautious about that for reasons that you saw. You have fire, you got incense burning, you got. At least had kept the cat in the bedroom for a while, which the cat didn't mind because he was sacked out on the bed too. So, because Ed didn't want to be part of the show, and so you respectfully understand that. Okay, Ed doesn't want to be part of the show. Having more, I mean, if I had Ed in the show, you could visualize what would have happened. It probably would have been a giant train wreck.
That would have been awesome. That would have been great.
Yeah.
I think, Michelle, I think you gotta come up with games. All right. I think Blazing Leo should help you with some kind of game that you can play, that people can interact with you. Schmeckle Cat would come up with great ideas. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like the games that you guys played last night.
Let's get JoJo on here.
Yeah.
Let's get some of the other people on here. So what causes that elbow condition anyway?
I don't know. I always thought it was like tendonitis, an inflammation of the tendon.
It looks like there's inflation of something down there, because if you touch the actual bone, the bone is a little sore. So I think
there's a weightlifter. His name is Ronnie Coleman. He's actually the world record holder for Mr. Universe, and he has that, and it's from excessive use. So
you mean what, steroids?
Probably steroids, growth hormone, working out, stuff like that.
Well, I don't use anything like that, so I think mine is just probably more just from basically constantly banging the elbow and unintentionally, on this desk when I sit down.
It could be, but I didn't know you had that until last night. I started getting that. And when I stopped working out, it went away. But it's weird. It comes and goes with me.
I'm sure if it hurt or anything, I probably would have gone to urgent care or asked my doctor to take a look at it and lance it or whatever. But it's not hurting. It actually, in fact, if my actual raw elbow was actually sitting on this table, I think it would hurt a lot. So it actually pads, so actually is a cushion for my actual elbow. Okay, JoJo wants to come on here. Good morning.
Hey, JoJo.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Hey, noodles. Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Yeah, I see noodles there. Yep. So anyway, how are you doing today?
It's a bit dark here. It's got really dark in England. It gets darker earlier now. I know the time changing now, but hey, how are you? How are you, noodles?
I'm good. Get more.
Christmas. It's a kiss for you.
Yeah. Right now, you guys set your clocks back an hour too. So I don't know what good daylight savings time does anyway. It just confuses everybody. Really, it does.
Yeah, it's like we used to go to school back in the old days when the clocks were back. It's dark when we got home, wasn't it? That's a lot. And mum and dad make tea. How are you, noodles? You've been getting a lot of sick.
Yeah, I got a lot of sleep. I'm actually feeling better. This is the first time I've eaten breakfast in about a week. I haven't eaten anything. Yeah.
Oh, good. Well,
I didn't make any breakfast yet this morning. I was just watching some of last night's replay and looking at all the questions I missed during the actual ritual. I didn't really want to eat this morning because I kind of ate late last night because Ed made some leftovers, and today my mom is going to be bringing me Christmas cookies. So,
oh, that's so sweet. All right.
my mama has.
You know what? I missed it. I'm so sorry I missed you. I was asleep because obviously time zones and that. So I'm sorry I missed it. Have you still got it out? I'd
Don't
like
worry
to watch
about
it.
it. You didn't. I mean, it was a great show. We had a lot of people on.
Oh, wicked.
But
I'll see a light and I'll put it on at night so get showers as well.
it was supposed to snow on Wednesday. Yeah, I hate daylight savings times too. So no, let's see. I got a message here. Hold on a minute. Let's see. She says, Michelle.
Is there any way you could would you ever possibly perform a sacrifice on your live stream?
Okay. She wants. Okay, so Krista wants to do live chat. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me get Krista on here, guys. Okay, first of all, let me go copy the link for Krista. Let's see.
Sacrifice.
Dude, what the hell have you got behind you? Christmas trees.
Yeah, you like my
That green screen.
I'm in bed.
Let's see if we can get Krista on, because Krista sounds like she likes to be on the show. Paste. Okay, link to panel. Oh man, we are live now.
Is she coming up here or? I don't. I'm lost.
All right, so maybe Krista will be on today. Krista is a local person that know. Okay, I came originally to check the weather forecast. Right now it is 1 degree Celsius, which is not bad.
We're fire here at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to snow on Saturday and Sunday. Wednesday is going to be 80% chance of rain because it's going to be too warm for snow. But the temperatures are going to be seasonal for this time of year, so that's expected for my region of the country. So let's see, what else do we got
very
here?
chilly here. It's about 5 degrees, 3.
Okay.
5 degrees Celsius.
Skynet wants to come on. Let's get him on here. Hey, Skynet, what are you doing?
Good morning.
Oh.
Good morning. Good morning, Christmas.
Good morning.
Good afternoon to you. Oh, good morning, good afternoon.
Yep, good afternoon to you on the other side of the pond.
Yeah, you came into my live last night. I played loads of Christmas songs and I accidentally deleted it, didn't I? Like a twat.
Yeah, yep, I did.
Christmas songs.
But,
Michelle, I
just wanted to come on and say that last night's show was really great. I really liked playing those games with you. I thought
I don't know, which one did you like better? The murder one? Because I think the murder one I understood better than the other games.
The murder one was kind of cool, and then it was more like a game show. We could all, it was a little bit long, though. I like the t-shirt.
Yeah, but it was different than playing Quiplash, I think. How you doing, Tiger Kitty? Get Tiger Kitty on the panel, too? Let's see if we can get Tiger Kitty on the panel. Let's see.
Yeah, Michelle, you got to play like a spin the bottle type game. You can't be playing.
Oh, I used to love that as a kid, noodles. Spin the bottle.
Like everyone on panel should get like a number, right? And then you spin the bottle. You spin the bottle, and then we got to virtually kiss each other.
I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Physically kiss the screen?
The noodles, noodles.
Look, I'm virtually making out with JoJo.
Yeah, we're making out.
like that.
And he's got a Christmas hat on as well. Makes him all pinky.
Yeah, I got the impression that some of the people on the show weren't particularly too enthused. We had we had Sherry Jackson on. We had Sissy came on. We had Courtney was here. Of course, the regular morning crew was there. Most of them. Tiger Key's coming on now. Let's get her on here. Good morning.
I've got a bit of a cold, so I might sound a bit snotty.
Yeah, I have as well, so I'm at it. All right, darling.
I don't know where I got it from. I haven't even been anywhere.
Yeah, well, it's in the air, isn't it? Look, listen to me, look.
I put some nasal spray up so I could at least breathe.
Did ya?
Yeah, I did one of those home tests for COVID, but it wasn't positive, so.
That's good. Yeah, I've got like loads of I've been hospital recently, and they did about 6 on me, and I was negative. So.
You know what? I have to admit, the one thing was I thought last night's picture quality with the chroma key in the other room, or in the same room, actually, it was just on a different location, was kind of sucky. I think that I know that the candles have different color temperatures than the light source, and but you know, I liked it when I was doing it in the other room because it was a lot more room, a lot less complicated, and but unfortunately, Ed was in that room and trying to lug all the gear around those places already looked like a Frankenstein laboratory with all the wires hanging everywhere from microphones and video and. Okay, what is Skynet is up? Oh, I thought he came on. The ship game looks fun. Yeah, it was okay.
What's Red say? Kill them off. E-bugger.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get a chance to talk much last night. But we had a good time. I think I think the ritual went fine. Even the mulligan went fine. You know.
What line was that on, Michelle? Yours.
We did 2 rituals, obviously. The public one, which is one you saw, was the mulligan. The first one came out fine too. Unfortunately, the only ones you saw that was Mother God, Father God, Angel Spirit Guides, me, Lumi. That was it. So, unfortunately, because I didn't know I had to click start stream on the YouTube side of things, that's the problem with the whole thing with streaming with YouTube. YouTube, you gotta change this. I understand the logic behind the feature, but seriously?
I'll try to get panels because noodles up, Tiger, all that. I'll do the YouTube side. I've started doing StreamYard, but I can't get bloody left anymore.
Jojo, once you get it, I'm sure you're going to kick yourself and go, oh, it was that easy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I can't do it. I've never tried, but...
What they need to add is they need to add a button to automatically start the stream. I think there was such a toggle. I didn't see it, though. There was one for auto end, but I didn't see one for auto start, which would have been better if there was an auto start button. So that when you click the little toggle and say enable auto start, the minute you start sending data to the YouTube, it should automatically go live, just like it does with the morning streams do. And that makes it easier. Same thing with the game streams. But this other thing was just absolutely frustrating because I was like, I had the pop-out chat sitting right on top of where the button would be, so I would never have seen it. And that's what happened. Because if you look the way I set up my screen, let me see if I can show you this easier way. I don't really moving all my gear around. Let me just use what people colloquially call a boot camp for this. This is the desktop way I have it set right now. And you can see, someone put up the chat in front like I do. You can see now where the button would be. It was covered over by the chat, so how would I have seen it? I didn't know it was there. The only way I would have known it was there is the way was to do this, is to take the chat and drag it down like that, and then maybe I would have seen it. But I didn't think of that.
Well, you know, next time we got a tablet, so
I'll have to remember that for next time. So, by the way, why don't we pull out a oracle card for today anyway, since it is time to oracle. The oracle cards are these bigger cards, but well, it's a bigger box with a nice scented piece of paper in it. It smells really nice. I don't know what the paper is, what it's scented with, but it smells really nice.
I had a card back in the 90s, 80s actually. It was the golden horses or something. I can't remember that.
Alright, so let's pull up today's oracle card.
Yeah.
Let's pull up today's oracle card.
Go girl, you can do it.
Okay, angels, spirit guides, mother God, father God. What is today's oracle card for today? What is today's oracle card for today? What is today's oracle card for today? What is the message for today?
Yeah. I like this.
Alright, let's see. So today's card is number 26. Mother Nature and Grounding. Mother Nature and Grounding.
Wow.
Okay, so list number 26. So let's take a look at what Mother Nature and Grounding, what she's trying to say with this. In the book
2
here,
+ 6 is 8. 8's a good number.
I suspect what Mother Nature and Grounding is about is sometimes these readings can be taken.
Oh, Needle's gone.
I'm looking here at 26. Yeah, by the way, Mother Mary is in here, by the way. People, one of the Catholics are in here. They are. Alright, says here.
That's my second name. That's my second name, Mary.
There, her message is, you may be feeling distracted and unable to focus. Ground yourself, connect to Mother Earth, the power that energizes you. Balance your energy to travel even further from the highest realms of consciousness while staying connected to Earth, your home at this time. It's possible to have real communications with the Earth through grounding. Embrace the outdoors in ways that are joyful and easy to incorporate into your daily life. You are offered beauty, nourishment, respite, and enjoyment.
Wow, that's my second name, Mary, and I'm Catholic. Jesus.
So, Mary, I'm Catholic. Okay. Well, my middle name is Marie. M-A-R-I-E, Marie. And I'm also Catholic, Roman Catholic, Christo pagan.
Yes, the beach ones, yeah. Wow. Oh.
Tina's Day, the god of single combat and justice in Norse mythology. How do you pronounce it? T-I-W. Day is the god of combat and law and justice in Norse mythology.
Oh.
I didn't Skynet. Well, the thing is, today after the show, because I didn't glue the ears on, it just stuck on. I'll just go ahead and take them off because I had to take a bath anyway after the show. My mom's got some Christmas cookies for me. I'm gonna take them off for her so I don't freak her out. She told me she has a heart problem. I don't need to have her have a heart attack. Sing the ears. They come off for her.
Oh, no, it should be alright. That's nice. You got some Christmas cookies. That's lovely.
She's got homemade Christmas cookies, yeah.
So there, Tiger.
Yeah. Oh, I got the elf ears on, but like I said, I gotta take a bath anyway. So after the show, so I figure since I have to take them off for my mom, I don't have to take them off to take a bath because they already will be off for the now.
Yeah. You going to see Mum, or is she coming to see you?
Oh, she's coming to see me about 1 o'clock.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to that because I mean, I know my mom doesn't necessarily like what I do with YouTube, and I don't want to talk. Just text. Okay. So
yeah, I can kind of understand it. Sorry, that's all it is.
I thought Kristen knew when my live show was. Oh, she does. But let me just get this link up from Krista. She didn't even know we were live. Right? Get her on the panel. Doesn't she?
Tiger's still there.
Yeah,
or
she
not?
does. But
I'm here.
Oh,
all right. Let me share this link up for Krista. Share link. Copy link.
I don't see Krista.
No, she'll be on the panel. She just didn't know what the show was. So I'm just posting the link to her now.
Yeah, she's put the link.
Post.
Yeah.
Live show. Okay, live now. Okay. Text chat open. Okay.
I think Nude has dropped off, but he doesn't work, so.
Alright, so she wants to be able to join us by text chat. So I think when we have the convocations in the other room, I think they go a little bit better.
Let's put a registration out, and then you can sort of or
registration show. I'm surprised we didn't make a lot of money last night. We made like $5. Probably because all the craziness going on. Switch the scare over to the channel. I don't think people would have seen you doing much. Yeah. Hi, how you doing, Skyler?
Hello.
Hi, guys, back. Alright, Trouble.
I don't even know if Douglas is still on here.
How are you three beautiful ladies doing
I'm doing
this
all
morning?
right. I'm doing all right.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Are you
feeling better?
What's going on?
I want to know who drew that penguin last night.
Tiger Kitty, my mom is gonna meet me downstairs with the cookies because she has a heart condition. She can't really climb 3 flights of stairs, so
does she live in the same town as you?
yeah, she does. She lives on the other end of town. Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I'll be done. Sorry. That's needless to say, wouldn't it?
Did you get her any gifts, Michelle?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
But she might be happy to know how much money I make on the average this month on YouTube for December.
Yeah, that's a good
We're
job.
about 2/3 the way to the R9 280X video card.
She's gonna love that.
I don't think she really cares about the video games, but
Oh well.
I got a phone call coming in. I'm sorry, darling. I will speak to you before Christmas. Something.
All right, JJ, you take care.
Yeah, we're gonna have a dancing Christmas Eve party with JoJo, I think.
Really?
No,
No?
because we don't really have Christmas parties here.
You talking
We
about?
had
We had
one.
a Christmas party just last week.
Yeah, I know. We don't usually have Christmas parties here. That's what I was saying.
You don't want to have another Christmas party, Michelle? You don't want to sing songs on Christmas Eve? Maybe watch a Christmas movie together?
Don't forget, what about Discord? We gotta do something for Discord. Yeah, Silvermoon Radio, which that show replay is up on the community tab. If you want to watch that,
Can you change it so that way when we're all on Discord we can all talk to each other?
yeah, we can do that. But
At least next time, like if we do like a Christmas thing, because then we can watch a movie or something.
I was thinking about that. See if there's something on Tubi.
We don't even have to be limited to Tubi, Michelle. We can watch whatever we want. They changed the rules about streaming. At least on Twitch, they changed the rules. Like you can't get in trouble you can't get DMCA takedowns if you're restreaming a broadcast.
Well, apparently, no one told me about that in the community newsletter. I didn't say anything about that.
I'll post it.
I don't have Twitch.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, well, maybe Twitch is a little bit better than it used to be, but YouTube is still running a tight ship.
I'm starting to regret having Discord.
Why is that?
It doesn't matter. Just.
Well, you could actually change the settings in your notifications so you don't get notified for everything that comes up on Discord.
Yeah.
There we go. Twitch users can now stream movies and TV shows without fear of DMCA strikes. Send it to you right now.
What's that? You mean on Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can you send me a copy of the actual link, please, so I can read the rules?
Yep, I'm gonna put it in the general, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, put it in general so everybody knows about it, since it's nothing confidential. It would simplify some things, I will admit. And
just keep them both.
My presence on Discord Twitch is pretty limited. I don't do a lot on Twitch.
You just switch it over when you're done, like you start the show on YouTube, and then when we go over to like watching a movie or a porno or something, then we just go over to Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's just basically send the link going to watching a movie on Twitch.
Right, exactly. Like everybody that's still watching will know, that we're going over to the next something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Michelle, what's your favorite Christmas cookie?
Same everyday cookie, I think, is chocolate chip. Sugar cookies are good. Oh, okay, too.
I like sugar cookies.
Yeah, they're okay. I'll be honest, I think the chocolate chips are better. The chocolate chunks are good, too.
Michelle, have you tried your Belgian chocolates yet?
Not yet. That's still sitting in the closet. I had to put it in the closet because I had to make room for everything else that was set up on the table.
Have you put on anything that they got you? Have you put on the scarf or the socks or?
I haven't put on my scarves and socks yet. Scarves, I have them. Yeah, I haven't really messed with them yet. I still got them, but right now it doesn't seem like it's really quite that cold to need a scarf yet.
Cold over here.
It's freezing here. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's cold, but I mean, like, I'm used to cold, so it doesn't really bother me as much. But
My
so,
feetsies are
as
cold.
far as the bumpy elbow, I wonder what would happen if I put a regular frozen ice pack underneath it and just basically let it sit on it for a while. If that would cause it to shrink.
Oh, Michelle, there's nothing wrong with your elbow. Your
Right,
elbow's
yeah.
fine.
I didn't see anything what he's talking about.
No.
It has the big bump on it.
I didn't notice it.
Yeah,
None of us
I
are
could see it
perfect,
last night in the video in the white dress.
None of
Nino
us are
says it
perfect,
might be-
Michelle.
It might be just because of the fact that I bang my elbow so much just doing things around here that maybe the cushion is there to protect the elbow.
Yeah, it gives you character, Michelle.
Yeah.
I like your elbow.
Yeah. Well,
You like her
Michelle
elbow?
usually wears long
Yeah.
sleeve dresses in
It's
the
so
wintertime.
sweet.
Besides, it's wintertime. Right.
It is winter time, Michelle. It's your time.
Right.
Ho, 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 ho.
I've got more cleaning to do today. Ugh.
Well, because I mean, what happens is that when the actual bone feels a little sensitive underneath the bump, so I think that it's trying to cushion the bone because it's a little sensitive.
Do you think you may have a little bit of arthritis?
Oh yeah, I definitely got arthritis. 100% of that.
Do you maybe got dingleberries?
What are you talking?
I don't know. So who wants to do some tarot this morning, real quick?
Michelle, you use your elbow a lot when you're streaming, and you're putting your weight on it on the table, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably why it's there, because this table's hard.
Yeah, maybe you need a bit of padding.
Some elbow pads.
All right, let's do some morning tarot.
Have you looked up what the cards mean? The new ones that you got?
Yeah, I just did one this morning. I just put out an oracle card this morning. So, let's get some tarot readings in today. Because why not? Yeah, why not? People actually do watch them. They do watch the readings. So, where are we gonna go with today's reading? I don't know. Tiger Kitty, any questions for the cards today?
Oh, you got me on the spot. I think Hobo had one.
Michelle. Let's see. My question was, will Ed find true love next year?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay. Well, Ed find true love next year. That sounds like a possibility. Let's try to see if I can really randomize these cards really good, because unfortunately they don't always get randomized very well.
And if it's not true love, will it at least be a quick sexual encounter?
Well, he's not a Scorpio, he's a Taurus, so it's a little different for Tauruses.
What are Taurus's sex life like, Michelle?
Once they find the right person, they're happy. They're happy when they find the right person, and then they enjoy it. They enjoy being with people they like.
No, we got Moon Cricket in the chat. We haven't seen Moon Cricket in forever. Welcome.
It's Romantic Life 2022. Cups.
Is this a Taurus? This is Love Life for Taurus?
Good enough for now. Alright, let's see.
Good enough.
We got the 5 of Cups. Okay. You can see the person is not happy. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And we have the 7 of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, I keep forgetting what that means. 7 of Pentacles. Harvest, profit, rewards, accomplishments. Okay, and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is ambition, renewal, initiative, motivation.
He's got the motivation to get a girlfriend, but does he succeed?
Well, let's put it this way. Right now, he's kind of unhappy. Maybe he's, something has gone wrong somewhere. But I don't think he's going to stay unhappy. Because, for those of you who don't know what the 5 of Cups means, it's, Pentacles. Let's go to Cups here. 5 of Cups is loss, grief, disillusionment, regrets. Okay. Right now, I sense he's going through a loss at this point. Things have
lost his
mojo,
gone
wrong for Ed in the romance department. Okay, but it's not going to stay that way because things are going to change for the better eventually. Okay, because that's the 7 of Pentacles, so he's going to do better. To the point where finally he gets the Ace of Wands, which is the final outcome. So the final outcome for the Wands.
Michelle, Krista's here. Did you want?
Hi, Krista.
I know, Krista. Let's get her. Give me that on the screen so I can see the chat. As everybody else is covered up by everybody else. It says, "Hi everyone."
Did she want to join the thing?
So the Ace of Wands, just real quick here, is ambition, renewal, initiative, motivation. But as I said, it's going to change for him for the better. So very simply, yeah, I think he's going to find romance within the year. I don't think it's with me, though, because me and him are not really into a relationship thing. We're just kind of, Kristen, you want a reading?
Got some nice cleavage cam going on, guys.
Yeah, I know. The reason we have it is so you can see the cards.
The cards. Wink, wink. We're all looking at the cards, right, guys? Wink, wink.
Well, I don't need to see Michelle's bosom.
Every so often, everybody asks me about Andrew.
We're looking at the cards, guys.
Let's first of all let's do a rating for McHenry Cruiser for today.
Yeah. Have you done Krista's reading?
Not yet. Oh, wait a minute. So let's come on the panel. I'm in. But maybe if Krista wants me to do one, let's get Paul on here. Good morning. All right, so let's see what's going on here with Krista. No, I don't want to be on the panel. I just want to be on the live chat. I'm doing other things. I'm watching the show. Right. If you want, you could do a reading for me. Okay.
Let's do a reading on Michelle's love life. We did Ed. Can we do yours real fast, Michelle?
Oh, let me do Krista's first. Okay, Krista.
Okay.
Romance for Krista. Romantic life for Krista. No, let's make it a little.
Well, she's married, Michelle. Does she? I mean,
why don't we just do Mother God? Let's just do a basic reading for Krista.
He does have a kid. I mean, there could be another kid involved. You know, you never know. I mean,
that's true.
Once you start having one, then the fun doesn't end.
Fair enough.
All right, reading for Krista for 2022. We got the Knight of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords.
3 sword cards.
All swords.
Sounds like she's getting some swords next.
Yeah. So let's start with the Knight of Swords. You can see the guy is going out on battle. Whoa. He's got his sword up and ready. He's getting ready to go to battle.
She's going to have to deal with some cuck action.
So let's go to the swords readings here. Since they're all in swords anyway. Let's start with the Knight of Swords. I already said attentive and ready to rush in. Skill, bravery, capacity, strength. Okay? And then we have the Ace of Swords. Which is opportunity for change, great force, and focus. And last one, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a confident young man who thrives on physical challenges, negligence, and ability. I never saw Krista. I don't think Krista is necessarily in the physical challenges. I wonder if they might mean something about taking on any kind of challenge in her life. Being she's raising a family, she's raising a daughter, she has a husband. So maybe the physical challenges might be referring to taking care of the family and the family needs. Instead, I would say that you're gonna do fine. You're ready to face some physical challenges. You're gonna achieve much in the physical realm. How is the physical challenges that you're going to overcome? I don't know exactly what they would be, except I could think as being your mom. Maybe it's just raising your family, taking care of everyday things, but you're ready to do those things. As far as Cruiser in his room, let's see. I still would like to get Cruiser on the panel sometime.
He's more of a later day guy.
I guess that could be a reading in its own right. Will Cruiser ever organize his home? Will Cruiser ever organize his home? Will Cruiser ever organize his home? Mother God, Father God, spirits, angels. Come on, get in there. Will Cruiser ever organize his home? Will Cruiser ever organize his home?
While you're at it, why don't you ask, will Ed ever quit drinking?
Cruiser ever organize his home? Alright, that's good enough. Let's get this started. I
wonder how many beers he's had.
I have the Lover's card. That's an interesting card to start with. And we have the Justice card. And we have the Nine of Pentacles.
Always that Nine of Pentacles.
So let's start with the Lover's card. The Lover's card doesn't necessarily mean...
It does it, but it's always the Nine of Pentacles.
Lover's card. Yes, major arcana. Is attraction, love, beauty, synergy. That could be referring to his home. Justice card is number 11. Is equality, righteousness, probity, and balance. And the outcome is Oh, I hate when this gets flip over like this. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. So, the Nine of Pentacles says security, gain, affluence, domestic harmony. I'm going to say he's going to clean his room. He's going to find some things in his room that he's been looking for. Maybe he might even decide to sell some of the extra stuff he has, which is going to provide harmony with his partner, because the partner is going to feel that it's more organized and straightforward, and then at the same time, he's going to make some nice money because he might put some stuff out to local Craigslist or Free Cycle or, you know, whatever. Log into email. Give me a link. Nice reading. So he will clean that room. He will
good.
do fine with that. And then he'll actually find stuff that he could probably sell.
Yeah.
Make some extra money.
Oh, that's good. Cruiser, things are looking up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some of Cruiser's art films yesterday, Michelle. I feel he should pursue that career.
All right, that's interesting because I know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just do a quick one for that.
Let's do. I thought we were doing your love life, Michelle.
What's that?
We did Ed's love life. I thought we were going to do a tarot reading on maybe your possible love life.
I know I'm not his love. I already know that from doing.
No, we know you're not Ed's, Michelle. I'm saying though, we did one for Ed's romantic life. I thought we were going to do one for your romantic life.
I can try. Let me just answer about Cruiser's career choices.
Okay.
I'm trying to make these cards a little more random. I'm trying really hard because I keep pulling big wads of cards out over and over again.
I just pull a couple at a time, Michelle, and put them in. You know, maybe pull like 5 or 6 out.
I have the Six of Swords. We have the Four of Swords.
More sword cards.
And the Knight of Wands. Alright, so we'll start with the Six of Swords first. The Six of Swords is journey by water, passage healing, leaving troubles behind. That sounds good, right? Leaving troubles behind.
Right? So is it plus?
And then we have the convalescence, repose, laid back, chilling. So, because here's exactly what it says here, for those of you who want to know the exact answer. Six of Swords is retreat, solitude, repose, convalescence. So in this case, he's chilling out. And then the final outcome is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is shown as upon a journey, departure, flight, action, change. And maybe what they want him to do is they want him to travel and take a show on the road, covering more of the kind of stuff that he does, talking about things.
Pornography?
I got the impression in some ways they're saying that Cruiser, love your content, but it's getting kind of old because you're pretty much only focusing mainly in your area in Southern California.
It's kind of surprising though, Michelle. Like, his pornography content is much more successful than his YouTube content. So maybe he just needs to do more of that.
I don't know. But then how many people actually watch him on Pornhub?
Well, he's got like 64,000 views on one video.
Well, if he has 64,000 views, you'd think he could be able to manage to organize his home a bit better, right?
No, I want to see him fucking that pile of trash. I want to see him get a woman in his room and just fuck her on that pile
All
of
right,
trash
let's
he's
take a
got
look at
going on.
let's
That
take,
would be pretty interesting, you know
Like
what I mean?
some homeless sex or something. You
how
know?
is the story with Cruiser's financial life?
Michelle, we're not sitting here, focusing on Cruiser. Michelle, let's do that reading for your romantic love life now. We did Ed's. Let's see what
My
yours is
romantic
like.
love life.
2022.
2020. Michelle's romantic love life for
Lumi
2022.
finally split.
Well, let's just focus one at a time. Michelle's romantic love life 2022.
Here we go.
Shuffle them up good.
Dick out, everybody. Let's go.
All right, good enough. Let's see.
Let's see how our love life's gonna be.
We got the 9 of Wands. That's this card right here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Well, this is love life now. Usually Pentacles have to do with money, but okay. But we have the 5 of Cups. I'm gonna say the outcome is sadness. So something obviously, or regret. Sadness, regret. So here's what it says exactly. It says loss, grief, disillusionment, regrets. Okay. So the 9 of Wands. Why when I do tarot cards do I start yawning? Oh my god.
I think it was because you used the 9-inch
Perseverance,
wand,
defense,
and now you got
recovery,
regrets.
resources, which results in the Ace of Pentacles. But that may not necessarily have to do with romance at all, because the Ace of Pentacles
This is what
often has to do with physical things.
Yeah, well, romance usually tends to
prosperity,
get physical.
contentment, felicity, awards, gift,
Most
new
people do.
ventures. So it sounds like there would be an attempt at new venture, but again, you get this card, disillusionment, regrets. So something goes
Sounds
wrong in 2022.
Sounds like, Michelle, to me, I mean, I'm no expert, but it sounds like in the cards, you're going to be getting a new massager this next year, and you're going to have regrets about which massager you got.
Nothing about a massager. It's just about there would be attempted to be a relationship, a romance, but it doesn't work out. Just like it didn't do with Dory, because of the fact that Dory would realize that she felt like the third banana.
Oh, well, maybe Lumi's finally going to realize that she's the third banana and maybe, back off a bit and let you get romantic with some people.
Well,
get physical.
All right.
That's good, Krista.
Michelle,
Oh,
going to
Krista
have
wants
to
to
meet
meet on
on Tuesday so we can do a show. Yes, I agree. We're going to try to get that together for next Tuesday. I thought you wanted to do Monday, but Tuesday's absolutely fine. She did say Tuesday. Oh, she did? Yeah. All right.
Does Krista own a massager?
I don't know if Krista has a massager. I don't know if she does or not.
I don't either.
I don't know if she has one or not.
Those were some good readings.
Yeah.
What's next?
She has a husband. I guess that counts as a massager, right?
Yeah. That it does.
Yeah, we'll do Tuesday at hang out, get something done. Morning show, McDonald's, coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe looking on that romantic line.
Fresh brewed roast.
Oh, here's one from Mother and Father Guys. Mother God, Father God, Spirit Guys. What did you think of last night's convocation?
Yeah.
What did Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guides think of last night's convocation? Now, they saw two of them, so when they thought of the convocation.
Great question.
What did you guys think of the convocation? What did you think of the convocation? Come on.
We think you need to shuffle those cards better, Michelle.
I'm working on it. Alright, so.
That was Mother God.
Well, we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands.
Oh, yeah.
And we have the Five of Cups. So I guess they were hopeful it was going to go good, but ended up being a bit of a mess, which is kind of what I feel too. Because the Queen of Wands is... I hate when this thing makes me yawn like this. Why do
the cards make you yawn, Michelle?
Queen of Wands, as she reveals her powers of observation and leadership,
Born herself.
affability, growth, development, passion. She knows I have passion for it. But then we got the Nine of Wands, which is perseverance, defense, recovery, resources. However, I don't think she was overall too impressed by it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Makes two of us.
But she knows that I was doing the best I could, given the situation and the technical screw-up.
Schmecklecat called it out before he even knew.
Yeah, I know, Michelle.
Well, you're lucky someone else didn't go live and do all the shit.
Yeah, I almost thought about it, Skynet. I truly did. I truly did. Thought about it. Like, we need a convocation. It's not happening. I got candles. I got wishes. Let's do this. But
we would have went off the actual timestamp on the video. Wouldn't have taken your word on it, because we didn't see it. So
it's officially winter, Michelle. It's been winter for 8 minutes now. Winter solstice has begun.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to celebrate.
This winter, though, I got an impression is going to be a lot of nip and tuck this year.
Nip and tuck?
Importing this year.
A lot of transgenderisms going on.
Great.
Well, no, I mean it's just it's kind of up in the air because things are just kind of screwy right now with the weather. It's not stabilized. It's not stabilized.
Oh, yeah.
Weather is just totally unstable right now. I don't know why.
Well, it's icy here.
32 degrees.
Yeah, it's 0 degrees Celsius, which is fine. But the precipitation is just kind of off the charts. It's not like... It seems like the snow is a little low right now.
Let's call up the soup kitchen, see what they're serving today. Open doors.
Still didn't get 8 hours sleep out of it last night because Ed wanted to talk my ear off again last night.
Your elf ear? Which one did he talk off?
Both ears. All right. So.
I think Ed's lonely.
Michelle, did you try that nightgown on for Ed yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? What are you waiting for? Well, you got this like days ago. What are you waiting on?
I don't know.
Just don't like it?
It's okay. I don't have any problem with it. It's a gift. It's not quite my style, but that's okay. It's a gift. So it's just something that counts. I've still got it. I can still wear it.
Well, when you go into it. All right, Michelle, we're going to call the Open Door Soup Kitchen, see what they're serving today for lunch. It's going to be our new morning thing. See what they're having today. Anybody got any guesses?
Yeah, I want to guess.
All right,
it's near Christmas. I'm going to say they're having ham.
All right, let's see what they got
Ask
today.
them if they got any wine.
Open door.
Hey, what are you guys serving for lunch today?
I'm not 100% sure. George, what they serving for lunch? Tuna casserole.
Tuna casserole. Oh, do you have some wine to wash that down with, my friend?
No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no.
All right. I bring some myself. All right, take care.
Okay, yeah, you be good. Where is it? Tuna casserole.
Tuna casserole. Oh, do you have some wine to wash that down with, my friend?
No, welcome.
All right, I bring some myself. All right, take care.
Okay, yeah, you be good. Yeah, I know.
All right, we got tuna casserole today. No
Yeah.
wine.
No, they don't mind if you bring wine.
So what is it having for lunch? Oh, hot dogs?
No, tuna.
Tuna casserole, Michelle.
Oh.
You like tuna casserole?
Not really.
No.
Nah. Yep.
Chris says, is there going to be a lot of snow this winter, do you think?
Well, we don't need a tarot card reading.
I would say maybe around January, February, we're going to see more snow than, or almost the same amount of snow. Definitely more snow than last winter.
It's a pretty nonchalant answer.
All right, so just you're boring this to tears. Okay, let's get back to something a little more exciting anyway.
Yeah, let's get off these tarot cards. Get on to something a bit more exciting.
So looking at the chat here, yeah, I think we're gonna definitely see some snow in January, February, maybe March. Because the El Nino is going to change to a La Nina as the
it's a transgender fucking storm system. It's gonna go from a boy to a girl.
Yeah, pretty much it happens sometimes in the winter times. It'll go from El Nino to La Nina. It'll just change. It's based upon mostly the waters of the patch of water in the Pacific that controls it all.
I didn't know weather was gender fluid like that.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay.
What's like a rainy day? Is that a man or a woman making it rain? What was a rainstorm? Is that like a man or a woman?
I don't know. It depends. I guess I never really thought about that. That's all women cry.
Yeah, men do too. You know,
men don't normally cry much.
We cry out of our penis.
Not really. But the thing is that
not really.
Yeah, tuna casserole is gross. Soup kitchens is so-so. It's not.
I like tuna casserole if it's made right.
Yuck.
If it's made right, yeah, that's the
magic
magic
noodles
word.
And tuna and vegetables. I mean, how?
I don't like fish.
Yeah.
You like shrimp? You like shellfish?
Yeah, I will eat a shrimp. A prawn. We call them prawns.
Aren't prawns like crawdads?
No.
Yeah, prawns, freshwater prawns, though, are actually a little different than crayfish, though, but they're both crustaceans.
Crustacean, yeah.
I don't like smelly fish.
I don't like smelling fish either, so.
Me neither. Make sure you wash yourself.
And sorry to say, guys, canned tuna goes in the smelly fish department. Well, okay, I really thought of them being ETs from District 9, but
what?
Wouldn't it be? I'm really looking for one day to seeing maybe if Blizzard. I'm going to say one thing: if Blizzard really seriously wants to see their intellectual property explode, they ought to make a TV show sort of similar to Game of Thrones, involving the different groups in World of Warcraft universe. I thought Nino was like Hurricane in the 90s.
Is somebody eating potato chips?
No.
It's funny you should mention El Nino, because El Nino is like, a lot of people don't understand what it does.
It's a little pretty, Michelle. Ed knows.
That was that little boy who was like abducted from Cuba and taken to Florida to Cuba. I think his name was El Nino Gonzalez. Remember that from the news like a while back?
No. Oh,
yeah. We had to send him back.
Yeah. El Nino Gonzalez, I think his name was.
Yeah, I know the kids.
Yeah. Or Elian or El Nino, one of the two, something like that. El Nino Gonzalez. Yeah.
Oh, boy. So, I hope that the situation with my mother is not going to be one of those kind of meetings I'm going to dread. We don't talk long. But,
when are you meeting her? When's Eleanor coming over?
I told her to meet with me downstairs about 1 o'clock.
Oh, she's coming today.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that'd be nice.
Because she has a heart condition, she can't climb 3 flights of stairs. So.
Right. Fair enough. Well, that'll be nice. I remember you met up with her last year, the year before.
Yeah.
Got some cookies. Yeah.
Right. Last year, I met with her. She gave me cookies downstairs. The year before, she met with Patty, got the cookies, and then unfortunately, she lost the cookies because she left it in somebody's car, and
What the fuck?
But my mom also gave me some money in cash too, also in a Christmas card, which would be nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, you live in the same town. Don't you see her more often than once a year?
No, we don't really. Normally because my mother really doesn't like who I am or what I do for a living. But what my mom doesn't realize is that I make a lot of money doing what I do with YouTube and the advertising and the stuff like that.
Tell her. She doesn't know that.
Has she watched your show, Michelle?
I wouldn't say a lot. Yeah, has she ever seen your YouTube channel, Michelle?
No, I'm not going on Soup Kitchen today. Like I said, after I get the care package from my mom, I'm gonna go upstairs. That's the reason I gotta take the ear stuff anyway, because I gotta take a bath, wash my hair, get cleaned up, and maybe get some World of Warcraft in later this afternoon.
You're gonna wear the elf ears while you meet your mother?
I'm not gonna wear the ears when I meet my mother. No, I'm gonna take them off.
Why is that? You wear them every other time, Michelle. Don't be ashamed of who you are.
Well, because first of all, one, my mom has got a heart condition. I don't want her to have a heart attack right there on the ground floor. I mean, she's had to face a lot of strange stuff in her life, and I don't think the ears is exactly going to help her any.
It's probably a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have fun, Michelle.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be a very long meeting, I'm sure. It'll be about 5-10 minutes, and I'll come back upstairs again, and I'll just jump in the tub and get a bath in, and then after that, if I feel up to it, maybe I'll just take a little short nap to make up for the hours I didn't get because it kept tucking my ears off last night.
Michelle, do you look like your mother?
Do I like my mother?
No.
Do you look like her? Do you look like your mother, Tiger asked?
Kind of.
Oh, take a photo
I think I
when
look
she
more like
comes,
my
so we
dad
can
than my
see.
mom.
She didn't catch that, kitty.
No, I
Michelle,
get it.
take a
She said, do I
photograph.
look like my mother?
I got you, kitty. Michelle, can you take a picture of your mother when she comes so we can see what she looks like? Maybe compare you to her. Would you be able to take a
Well,
picture
right now
of her?
her hair's gray. Her hair's white.
That's quite all right.
Color.
That's quite all right, Michelle.
I wonder if my mother actually, some ways, actually turned her hair gray, or her hair already was gray. But I think she bleached it white for some reason, because now she looks a lot like me, like an older matriarch that basically feels like she lost everything, which is kind of sad. Because she did, unfortunately. She lost my father.
Oh,
She lost my sister.
I'm sorry.
And I'm the only one. Me and my brother are the only two left.
I mean, she hasn't lost everything then. I mean, she still has 2 children, has a home, has her life.
She lost one child and my father.
Yeah.
She liked my sister. They used to get along pretty good. But unfortunately, since the loss of my father, she's been feeling the empty nest syndrome. Thanks all that noise. So So we'll see what the story with my mom is when I see her. I don't think she wants to be on video. She doesn't like YouTube. She doesn't like Facebook. She only is on Facebook to keep in touch with some of the family. But they're also on Facebook. But she really doesn't like being on Facebook. Krista says, I hope that you and your mother have a good meeting, even if it's not going to be long. I know that you and her don't see eye to eye, but I still hope that it's a good meeting. Let me know how it went. Okay, I will. If it's anything like last year, it's not going to be very long, but there's not going to be any shouting or yelling. More like kind of a drop. Here's your package. Okay. Well,
Does your mom? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Here's your shit. Thanks.
do I look like my mother? Like I said earlier, kind of, but I look more like my dad than my mom, honestly. If that makes any sense.
Here's your shit.
My face is definitely more like my mother's face than the rest of me. That's all I can say.
Do you have any pictures of your mother or your parents, Michelle?
No, I don't.
You don't have a single parent picture?
No, I don't have any here.
Oh.
You definitely need to take one while she's there, Michelle. You need a photograph.
No, I don't really want to take a photograph.
Wow.
I don't want to.
Still don't give a fuck about her, man. She don't care about her, man.
How you doing, Gianni?
It's alright. It's alright, Michelle.
Yeah, it's cool that you're coming over to visit. You're going to get some cookies. That sounds like a good day, Michelle. You have to eat some of the cookies and tell us how they are later on.
Play some World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
You're getting on WoW?
Flash.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with the World of Warcraft, because once my mom comes by after that, I'm going to go take a bath, wash my hair, and get cleaned up a bit. I didn't manage to get the bath in on Sunday, because there was a lot going on Sunday, so...
Yeah.
Try to get it when this afternoon. See.
You're late on the bath day.
All right, how you doing, Gianni?
When's your usual bath day, Michelle? Sunday?
Yeah, usually Sundays when I take my baths because there's just not much going on.
Yeah.
Mornings and stuff.
What happened this weekend?
My father's been dead since about 2007.
Yeah, mine's been dead since 2014.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay. It was like 8 years ago. I'm over it.
Did you guys get along?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah. Got along pretty good. We kind of fell off a little bit as I turned into an adult. We kind of got a bit.
What was your father's zodiac sign?
He was born in March. He was born mid-March, so he's an Aries. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Go-getter. Basically, that's what he is. He's a go-getter. He's probably very successful, whatever he was doing for a living.
Yeah, he was. That's pretty accurate. He didn't. He was a pretty good go-getter.
How long? Okay.
So Krista's father and your father used to work together.
Yes, Krista's father used to work with my father. He was my father's boss.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. In the floor laying business. Her father was actually younger than my dad. I was surprised that he passed away. I was surprised.
Oh, would your father pass away from, Michelle, did you say heart problems or? My
father passed away from cancer.
Cancer?
Yeah, complications of cancer.
What kind did he have, if you don't mind me asking? You know what kind of cancer it was?
I think it was just, I was not sure exactly.
Gotcha.
I know he had problem with his prostate. He had problem with the lung cancer, which had complications. I guess it spread throughout the body. They didn't catch it.
Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah, he used to be a 2-pack-a-day smoker.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How old was he when he passed?
What, 70?
70. That's pretty fair. It's pretty fair life, yeah.
Yeah, he had a long life. He was a hard worker.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good
Like I
run.
said, my dad's still alive, and I love him very much. He had a heart attack 3 years ago, and I try to spend as much time with him as I can. I wish I could spend more time with my dad, but because of my mother's policies and personality, I couldn't. Because she controlled everything. I mean, she controlled literally everything. The phone, she had wiretaps on it, everything. You couldn't even talk to my dad without going through my mom. And if my mom wasn't feeling good, you could forget talking to anybody.
Oh, wow. It's absurd, Michelle.
Yeah, that's obsessive. That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't send an email or you can't send paper mail because she opens up all the mail. And then anything that's addressed to my dad from Michelle gets thrown in the garbage before he ever sees it.
What about your brother, Michelle? Do you have any contacts with him? Richard?
I actually haven't talked to my brother either. And he technically, and actually everybody technically goes by my apartment, but they never come up and see me.
That's sad.
My brother is a big guy like Noodles is. I mean, he's tall, he's lanky, you know, he's got a full beard and everything.
Mm-hmm. That's your older brother, right?
Yeah, it's my older brother, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. What does he do? Just help take care of your mom, or?
Yeah, he takes care of the bills and stuff for the house.
Yeah.
My mom's retired now.
I'm sure. She said she's like 80 years old.
Not quite, but close.
Yeah.
Krista says, my father sent to sea since 2013, January. He died unexpectedly. I don't know if he's tall, but my brother certainly is. He's 5'10". He's a floor layer, just like my dad was. I have a father, he's also been in general construction too. It looks a little bit like Noodles, but he's a Libra, so you know, like Krista is a Libra.
You're a Libra, aren't you, darling?
More people aren't you
Hold it now for your free tarot reading. That's an inside joke.
If you want to know how my father passed away, is officiate himself. He didn't pass away from any. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Krista. Really, I am so sorry.
Oh, that's tragic.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
You think Kim Potter's gonna get a guilty on all charges?
I don't
know about all of them, but she'll probably get hit with something. They can't just let her go. No matter how much she gets on stand and cries about it. You know, she's still fucked up. She's gonna have to pay.
Did you hear about the truck driver that missed the runaway truck off ramp and then swerved out of hitting a semi truck and hitting other cars? Killed 4 people, but he got 110 years in prison.
Oh,
you guys hear about that?
Simple accident. Wasn't drunk or nothing. Didn't have anything in the system.
It was a lot of bad decisions on his part.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it was not like a gun. He didn't go, to work that day thinking I'm going to kill people. But yeah, 110 years. That's a long time. I mean, I think a child rapist gets 5 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
Talk about sometimes where the legal system isn't really appropriate for what fits the crime. But he didn't even try to do a crime.
He was doing his job, trying to avoid an accident, and accidentally caused another accident.
He needs to get a better lawyer. Period. Because he needs to explain that to the judge, especially if he has no other prior traffic violations or transportation violations that he needs to fight that and appeal those charges.
Yeah. Either needs a better lawyer or a better GPS.
Yeah, definitely a better lawyer.
For sure. Yeah,
You should definitely file an appeal in the courts and say, "Hey, this is excessive for what happened."
Yeah, trying to give him 27 years of body.
I mean, I don't even know if the DA was trying to make a example out of the poor truck driver or what. But sometimes they try to play hard. But the problem is it's not the same as what happened in Kenosha there with the Christmas pageant. That was definitely a different story. What's going to happen with that guy? Is he going to finally swing in the gallows, or are they going to just keep him in jail for life? I used to wonder. They don't want people driving trucks. Oh. If they don't want people driving trucks, how are you going to get all your supplies that you need every day? The world drives in trucks. Shipping, transportation is a core part of the American system. From the factory to the retail, you need a truck at least part of the journey. Never mind the supplies that are going to the factories to make the products that they're selling. So.
Yeah. I hear Ed moving around back there, Michelle. Is Ed up and about now?
He may have been gotten up briefly.
Take a piss or something?
It's him right now, though.
Okay. I heard some creaking.
I think Ed's a bit lonely because he keeps getting you up to talk.
At night, you mean?
Well, the other day he got up and made breakfast at 4 a.m. and woke Michelle up to have breakfast with him.
Yeah, I think he gets lonely, but then the problem is that, by the time I'm done my night shows, I'm tired. I want to go to bed, curl up, sleep. And he knows that during the holidays, we've been doing a lot more night shows than normal. So I think he feels like he's being ignored. No, I'm not ignoring you, Ed. I've invited you to be on the show. You said you don't want to be on the show. But
so
then by the time the show's done, it's like 10 o'clock at night. And I want to start getting ready to go for bed because I get tired, after the night shows. Because I get up at 8 in the morning.
You got to wake them up with that nightie, Michelle.
Yeah, you got to put that nightgown on, Michelle.
Start drinking a little bit of wine or add a glass of beer.
I don't like beer. I hate beer. Beer is disgusting.
Pour that for Ed. Pour some beer for Ed, some wine for you. You guys can sit and have a nice
Ed, you wanna drink a beer? I'll have some wine. Put on a little something nice.
Well,
Michelle's saving the nightie for a special occasion.
Like the coming back of Christ, or?
Yeah, we still got let's live to the Boone's Farm maybe for the New Year's.
Back of Christ, yeah.
I thought you might have that for Christmas, Michelle. Some Christmas wine. We can get you another bottle for New Year's. You want to drink that wine on Christmas?
Yeah.
I know you said you might want to have some wine on Christmas. A little Christmas wine.
Michelle does it right as well. She has cheese and crackers with her wine.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese, crackers, and wine.
Sophisticated, you would say.
Yeah, very sophisticated.
Very nice. Very high class.
Well, the thing is, as far as the food goes, in boringness to tears. There is definitely more interest in insects as a food source, protein source. It doesn't really particularly excite me, but to think about things like mealworms, but the take less room than trying to raise cattle, but I just can't see eating insects.
Ew.
You may have eaten a few, Michelle, not even known it.
I don't think so, but
Something just gets in your food. You don't pay attention. You're wolfing it down.
When you're sleeping with your mouth open and a spider crawls in.
Oh yeah. Statistically, everybody eats 2.5 spiders every year in their sleep. Just like no matter where you go in the world, you're always within 6 feet of a spider, whether you know it or not. You're always going to be 6 feet within a spider.
Spiders are important.
Fun fact.
I said spiders are really important. People don't really think about that.
Yeah.
They help keep the insect population of the pest ones, like mosquitoes and stuff, at bay.
Yeah, I got a spider who lives outside of my house. It's an orb spider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I named him Earl.
Oh. Like I said, I didn't get much sleep last night.
We can tell. You gonna do a show tonight, Michelle? Or that's tomorrow? When's the next night show, Michelle?
The next night show is Wednesday.
What, tomorrow? Yeah.
Again, that's one of the reasons why I don't have a lot of time to do personal things. And that's what bothers Ed. It's like, Ed, I gotta do this to make a living. You know, this offsets the amount of money they give us from the federal government. Because Joe Biden did not help the American people at all.
What's that wanting to do with you, Michelle? Just chat?
He's not doing anything for those people on fixed income at all.
Well, what does Ed want to do with you?
What's Ed want to do, Michelle? You say that you don't have enough time for Ed.
He wants to work with him on his hobbies and things like that, which is fine.
Did you show him that you got a nightie yet? Did you present it? Say, oh, Tiger Kitty got me this. Did you show him your gifts that you got?
Yeah, I got my. Let's see. So you got a 90 yet? Oh, you mean that? Yeah, I got my nightgown. Yeah.
Did you show Ed, or are you gonna wait?
Yeah, he saw it when I was showing it on the show.
What did he think?
I think he wasn't really paying attention to it that much.
Fair enough. Did you try any of your chocolates yet, Michelle, that you got? Tiger Kitty sent
I
you some
definitely
chocolates?
think that Joe Biden has no idea what it is like to be poor, disenfranchised at all. I think Joe Biden has no idea what to do with the poor.
He wants to kill him. Listen, the money that they say that like Joe Manchin is holding up for all these people and special interest groups, none of them are going to get. None of them are going to see light of day. You know, even if that was to pass, it's always used for bullshit.
Yeah.
The Democrats have this real big history of spending money and not actually delivering anything.
Yeah, in many ways, he's more big business than even Donald Trump was. Because Donald Trump wanted to try to bring business back to America so that Americans could work.
At least fucking Donald Trump built some of that wall, and it wasn't like a small portion. It was actually like sizable.
He should have finished it.
Yeah, he built like 90% of the wall. But the materials and the money was still there, earmarked for finishing the wall. But Biden did not want to finish the wall.
Right, the materials were literally laying there.
What a waste. What a waste. Time and money. Should have finished it.
Well, maybe they will. Because if Donald Trump wins again, he's gonna want the other 10% finished.
Governor Abbott is finishing his side, so I think it's down to like New Mexico or something to do theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's when we're going to finish it. You're right, New Mexico will finish it, I'm sure. What about Arizona?
Arizona and New Mexico are pretty red, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I'd say more like brown.
You're boring this. You've been laying off taxpayers for the last 50 years, 60 years. I know. But I think all politicians at some point are crooked anyway. I mean, I don't think they're all. I mean, I think they go in there originally with good intention, but then after a while, they don't. They lose it. They start to become apathetic towards the poor and the disenfranchised, and then they're like, "Yeah, but you're still paying my rent, so better make sure I do something to make the poor think at least I care about them." But I don't think most politicians have total apathy towards the poor. They don't understand the poor life. Poverty to a politician is like something they don't normally think about.
Unfortunately.
Typically said they wouldn't let Texas use the supplies for the wall, so they had to buy more supplies to finish the wall. Yeah. That's kind of stupid. But, I think the Democrats are not going to win 2022 the midterms. I think that they're going to lose a lot of seats. For the reason Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said. Because she says this, our party hasn't done the right things. No, kidding. You could have done the right things. The first thing you should have done is you should have gotten a lot of the stuff passed that would have affected the people. The only way to fix politics is, the guillotines. They actually literally do have guillotine FEMA train cars, by the way. I don't know if people know about that, but they do have those. Yeah, I think we gotta throw those bums out of office. That's what we gotta do. And we gotta basically appoint new people into office, young blood, fresh blood. Like I said, I believe the Democrats did themselves a big disservice by not nominating Tulsi Gabbard. I think Tulsi Gabbard had a good head on her shoulders. Even if she is a bit of a dino, Democrat in name only, she would have made better choices, I think, for the country than what Joe Biden has done. Well, I don't think that's one thing they wanted to do also in the bill was they wanted to remove the voter ID requirement on the federal level. I think that would be a really bad idea to remove that way we can verify if you are legitimate when going to the polls. I think that would have been a total disaster. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do for 2022 for polling because, first of all, I don't have an easy way to get to the polling place. I have to get there.
Let's get an absentee ballot and they'll send it to you in the mail, Michelle. Let's apply for an absentee ballot.
Yeah, well, only thing is that absentee ballot is one of the problems that we had with the election system was all those absentee ballots that were getting misfiled, mislaid, mislost.
Yep.
Misdirected, then later found, then lost again. So, I'm thinking about going to the polls and just voting outright.
Well, make plans for that day.
Yeah.
You get to the polls, yeah.
Under Biden, then Trump, that's more Democrat votes. More people died because of COVID than we did in World War II. by double the amount. 800,000 deaths so far because of COVID. That's a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah, I mean, but anybody dies nowadays, they just claim it as COVID. I mean, so I don't know how accurate those numbers are. I mean, I'm sure they're up there, but there's something fishy going on with those numbers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like on the news, they'll be like, 185 people died today of COVID. 100 of those people were from lost records. It's like, okay. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't trust it.
Stan CT says,
I don't trust them
I
numbers.
don't get pulled into left or right arguments because they're all liars and self-serving criminals of the worst sort. Yes, I agree. And there's no one keeping the system honest. Because even those auditors are pretty much point party favorites too. You know. I wish we could keep our elections, truly impartial, but that doesn't seem to be happening anymore.
Yeah.
No, I wonder how many dead people are going to be voting this year.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, it's 11:46. Oh, Joy's here. Oh. So theoretically, I can call my mom after the show and say, "Hey, you want to come up now? You can, because I'm done with the show."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a nice visit with her.
I just said
Does
1
she
o'clock
drive?
just in case the show ran over. Sometimes it does.
Is she
run.
driving, Michelle?
Yeah. She's driving. Yeah, she has her own car.
Wow.
She doesn't live too far from you, does she? Like 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, probably 5 minutes per car.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But about 20 minutes or so on foot.
Huh. Yeah, it's nice she's coming to drop you off some goodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, it's winter, it's the holidays, it's kind of blah. I used to love it when the soup kitchen was open. We used to do things. We'd have the party, everybody hanging out. But we don't have the party anymore, and so this year, like last year, sucks because there's just no one around. No Christmas parties because everybody's afraid of getting sick.
Yeah. Good. Damn pandemic.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, so unfortunately the retail sector took a hit because of the pandemic, because people are no longer going into the stores anymore to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Everything has gone to e-commerce, which with the container shipping situation isn't helping any either, because they're not able to really get enough products in through the networks to get to people's homes. Because a lot of container ships are like 100 miles off coast of Southern California, so it's kind of hard to get stuff in and out of the cities. Just kind of sucks, honestly.
I'm going to walk my dog. So I'll see you all later. Thank you, Michelle.
All right,
care.
I'll talk to you later. Yeah. So,
Okay. Well, Michelle, I wish you a very successful and enjoyable visit with your mother. Not sure if you'll be back later on stream. We'll look out for you.
Well, let me
See if
ask
you're
this
gonna do.
person's question here. Are you hillbilly, transsexual, gender confused? No,
Wait, what?
I'm a hermaphrodite / intersex, actually. Completely different. I'm an intersex hermaphrodite. That's a big difference.
It's not bears, it's fucking hillbillies! Fuck you, you greasy hillbillies!
Michelle ain't no hillbilly.
No, major retailers took all the sales for the closed down small businesses. Yeah, that's true. More people are falling into the left versus right, black versus white psyop, and there's a big minus. How so? What do you mean by there's a big minus? I mean, obviously, somebody's chosen side, so where's the net gain or net loss? I think the problem is it's dividing this country, and that's really sad. All right, then, please, I'll try. But I don't think she really knows anything about the people on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, like somebody says here is, Stan said more people filling into left versus right, black versus white psyop, and there's a big minus. What exactly is the big minus, Stan? Could you clarify that part? The police said we should be fighting corrupt politicians and policies, not policing each other. Yes, I agree. I agree.
Me too.
The men in blue are an important part of our communities, and they are the ones that keep us safe. And for that reason, we need to be thankful that the men in blue are doing their jobs.
I agree. No one else is out there willing to do it, right, Michelle? No one else is going out there willing to do what they do. We need the police.
Old Rittenhouse did, and look what happened to him.
Yeah. We are an important part of our community.
He was doing his job that a police officer should have been doing.
You know, all these people who are like, oh, I don't like the police, but yet who's the first person they call when there's a sign of trouble?
Yeah, I know.
You know? Yeah. I think they're important.
Stan CT says Exodus 20 verse 12, honor the mother and your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. Yeah.
Yep.
I would like to have regular internet outages to hear people crying. My only thing is, we're so wrapped up in the internet these days, I don't think people even understand what the world was like before the internet.
Simpler time.
Some ways.
Yeah.
Things are a lot slower, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
You would go to your local shop, buy what you needed. If he didn't have it, he would order it. And depending on the situation, it could take weeks to show up.
I've been there before. Yep, having to wait, and then you forget all about it, and then they call you up, and they're like, hey, got that item, and it's like, oh, whoa, forgot all about that. Took so long.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember when Amazon only sold books, Michelle. They didn't, you remember when Amazon came out, they only sold books. They didn't even sell anything else. Now look at them. You can pretty much find anything you want on the Amazons. Yeah. It's crazy to watch it evolve.
One guy I was talking about, by the way, a modern issue is, did you know that the record industry in 2021 sold over $1 billion worth of record sales?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The music
people
industry?
People are rightfully asking why are brand new records going for $27 a new album?
Is that how much they're charging now? $27 an album?
Yeah.
Holy smokes! I remember when CDs were what, Michelle, $15, $17 at the most, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe for a double CD, you pay like $20 for a double CD. What? Wow. I haven't bought a CD in ages, though. I can't remember the last one I bought. The last.
We're talking about LPs, not CDs.
Oh, okay. Oh, records.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's still pretty high as well.
Hey, 1 billion in sales? I mean, holy smokes. I mean,
they're coming back.
Yeah, I know. So he says, what's the story with 8-tracks? I said, I haven't heard much about 8-tracks. I know that cassette sales are starting to resume, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cassettes, huh? I don't know about 8-tracks either, but, it's pretty interesting. Cassettes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting a cassette. I got a bunch of cassettes laying around here. I'd love to see what's on them. They're blank. They're not labeled. I'd love to see what's on them, what's recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were a big part of my life growing up, cassettes. Some records. I did some records, but yeah, I used to have cassettes when I was a younger lad. Got a bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is most modern cassette name mechanisms now are made by, like, 1 or 2 Chinese companies, and then it's not like before when all the major manufacturers had their own cassette mechanisms. Now there's just like 2 designs that are used in almost everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I haven't paid for music since probably like 2004, 2003.
Oh, I still buy records, but
yeah. I got a hefty MP3 collection.
Oh yeah, I got the MP3s too, but I like to have the records as well.
Oh, I agree.
Right now, the record genres that are selling the best right now is country music and hip hop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna get some hip hop albums, Michelle? Like some Tupac albums?
I don't like hip hop that much. I think it's
no.
I don't like it that much. Just say it. Keep it simple. I don't like the style music.
Okay. Maybe I can find some albums to get you and you can listen to them, see if you might change your mind on it.
No.
Maybe like a Silvermoon show. We can do like a hip hop show or something. We'll figure it out.
Silvermoon show.
Yeah, Silvermoon Radio. Do a hip hop.
We don't have any hip hop on that.
It's some Wu-Tang Clan.
I haven't paid $1 for music since Beer Share and hit Napster. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot. I got to think about. Are still around anymore?
I'm not sure. If they are, you probably have to pay for them. Yeah, I got tons. Well, Michelle, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna wish you again another great visit with your mom and a good rest of the day, as well as a good rest of the day for everyone in chat.
Yep. So.
And we'll look for you later. See if you come back.
Yeah, maybe you might see me playing World of Warcraft today. I don't know what time now, because I do gotta take a bath also.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'll talk to you later.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, like I said, just an example of the type of things that are going on right now. $27 for an album. I mean, brand new vinyl, that's pretty expensive. Back not too long ago, Nirvana toured with the Smashing Pumpkins and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay. I don't know much about this modern music groups. I really stopped listening to the radio because I can't really get much reception over here because of all the noise in the computers basically knocked my radio reception out. So it's not like the old days when I would just basically have a piece of wire sticking up and be able to pick a ton of radio stations on the FM dial or the AM dial. And it has my details. Feel free to message me. I don't like the music style. I mean, there's something about some of the hip hop stuff that just makes me cringe, you know. But country music, modern country, I don't mind modern country. Most of the music's pretty good. You know, the Madeira C, I can't even get that. And the AM dial. I can sometimes pick it up on FM, but that's about it. But, you know, I don't have a working AM radio right now because my All American 5 broke. And so I need to get a new radio. I remember when I was a kid back in the 70s, you could turn on the radio, AM or FM, you could get lots of music. Today on AM, it's mostly, in Connecticut anyway, it's mostly just talk radio. And FM is kind of going the same way. For example, KNX is Shango 066 is pointed out is now got an FM transmitter. So KNX is now doing the news broadcast on FM as well as they're still broadcasting on the AM dial. As a lot of radio stations have left AM to go to FM, even the news ones. So, and then of course we have the situation now, like in Norway, you can only get radio through digital broadcast radio, DB X or DBS or something. Analog radio is a thing in the past in Norway. You can't get any of an old analog radio in Norway. You can't get crap. Finland still broadcasts analog, AM and FM. I don't know about Sweden, but people said that they preferred the analog radio versus the digital stuff. Yeah. I really couldn't handle that every day. That's like watching YouTube drama. Talk radio is like watching YouTube. Listen to talk radio is like listening to YouTube drama channels, you know. You know, this one yelling about this one, saying that this one is wrong, saying why they're wrong, and after a while you feel like, oh, come on, give me a break already. You know? And just, that's what it feels like. Yeah. I used to listen to it on WNEW from New York. And they would have the radio serials like the Lone Ranger and stuff like that. Classic radio shows. Yeah, there's some good stuff out there. You just gotta keep looking. The problem is that FM AM dial right now is pretty empty. I used to simulcast my YouTube channel through Yardcasting on AM. But then when we start getting really toxic with the language, I was really concerned about having the shows live because I was afraid that the FCC might, even though we were Yardcasting, would say, here's your $5,000 fine per infraction payable immediately. And I'd be like, oh man. So I immediately pulled that off the air when we started getting into the trolls and the nasty phone calls and stuff like that. So, but we used to stream the show on AM 1610. Hi, John Heyman, how you doing? Just really, really weird times. What's going on right now in the world is just really weird. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up. But we've had we had almost up to 12 people here this morning. That's what makes this show. That's what makes this program succeed. Is when people come back and they remain part of the show. Currently, we're at 1,133 subs, which is excellent. Yeah, well, you're not alone. Yeah. Alright, guys. Let me go ahead and take my ears off. Call my mom. Let her know I'm dead. She's going over, meet me downstairs. Try to get some stuff done. And, we had a good show today. We reached out to a lot of people. And don't forget, we have a live stream tomorrow night. We have a live stream in the morning. And I'll try to get some more tarot readings in. So for now, everybody stay out of trouble. I'll see you tomorrow. Or maybe later today. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.